Hey guys, I'm Eric from Team Wonder Bunnies with another deck profile. It's my Bubblebeat deck. I've been doing pretty good at it with locals. I lost to heroes like the Light Thunder King version. I lost to agents. And Dark Worlds. That was about it. But I've been able to top for I've been playing this deck for a month, so 4 times going to locals once a week. First week got first place. Second week got third. The third week I got second, and this past Saturday I got second again. So I've been doing pretty good with it. So yeah, I'll just go right into it. Obviously, 1 Stratos. These are all staples. 3 Allius. And I run 2 bubbles. Reason why I run 2 bubbles is because sometimes, like when I was trying 3, I clogged, opened up 2 bubbles in like 2 weeks. I mean, yeah, you'll say that won't always happen, but I also opened up another time 2 bubbles, a Stratos, and it's just horrible to try to get rid of these cards. Like, they clog like this, you're not gonna be able to pull off any plays. So I put it down to 2 bubbles. So far it's working. 1 super, 1 common. They were both supers. I would assume they'd stack top deck. Don't want that, no. So I try to get different rarities. I'll keep these exactly the same. So 2 bubbles. Play 2 Photon Trashers. Great card. Drop Thunder King. I have an out for it in my main. That's why I like this card so much. I do side Cyber Dragons for like Yurgamo and stuff like that. But like I said, I have something memed in my deck for when I verse like the Thunder King heroes. I can just drop this, and I mean if they don't negate it with Thunder King, then I have to worry about back row. But that's a different story. So I like this guy in general a lot. Bring him out, just let him sit there. Try to bait out warnings, stuff like that. So that's all the monsters. 8 monsters. We have 2 Pot of Dualities. This going to 2 did not hurt this deck at all. Deck started running 3 of these. I think was a terrible idea because I personally tried out 3 and dead drew this thing. Where it conflicted with Photon Trasher. It's just, I mean, it's good, but at 2 it's really good. That's where it really has to be. 1 Rhoda, double Equal. I tested this build right before the last format ended with 3 calls and 3 Podalities. 3 Podalities didn't work. This sometimes became a dead draw running 3 because I only run the 2 bubbles. And honestly, there were times where like if I had the 3rd bubble, I had this set and I was like, I can't use this now, so I had to grab any of this. Whatever. But this going to 2 now is you just have to work with it. Yes, 3 was a lot better, but whatever. I don't run Gemini Spark. I run these. Here's my problem with Gemini Spark. This is Bubblebeat. You search out Bubble in most of your matches than you would Allius. So you don't need a dead Gemini Spark in your hand when you're trying to pull off your Bubblebeat plays. This, instead of this being dead, this actually helps out overall. This grabs all my monsters, puts them back in my hand. If I'm going off in the Bubblebeat play and this is face down, just boom, first grab Bubbleman, re-special. It's just a great card. I love this card. Running 2. I was doing 1 with 1 Gemini Spark. And before that I was doing none of these 2 Gemini Sparks. Took out a Gemini Spark for an MST, then found room to put this in, and I took out the Gemini Spark completely, and this has been doing really good. So yeah, that's why I like this. Then you have your 1-ups. Not running Book, took it out. I didn't really need it. You have Miracle Fusion that can make big monsters that can get rid of over other stuff. People like Book, now with priority gone. But, I don't know, I feel like it's too situational sometimes. So whatever. So, 1 super product, now you can hit everything. So you have an out to a lot of decks. You're versing Sam's game 1, you can get rid of that shit. You're versing Dino Rabbit, or you're versing Evil's Wagia. Exactly what I did game 1. Boom, dropped this. Went normal Allius, he said nothing, then dropped it. 3 MSTs like I had stated. You need to for this deck to work off, you have to blow up back row. You have to make sure if they have back row and you can't blow it up, well, whatever, but you have to try to get over back row, because 1 Bottomless, a Torrential, it'll screw up your whole play, and you'll lose hand, and it's not worth it in the end to have gone to attempt to try to go off. So you need MSTs, definitely. And then last spells, 3 miracles, that's staple. Trap lineup, Solemn Brigade. 2 Bottomless mained, just like last format at the end. Just hits a lot of things now, just everything. It has to get Bottomless. I was trying out 2 Mirror Forces, a lot of times it didn't work because, I don't know, I mean, maybe at like regionals or something, it'll be different, but at my locals, I versed Dark Worlds and Agents, and the Agents are now running 3 Call of Honors. So, like, why do I want to Mirror Force your Hyperion and Mirror Force your Grapha? There's just no need. This is a better solution. I mean, if your Mirror Force can sit there and possibly get space because it's not chainable, this is the same thing. You can sit there, get space, not chainable. But this is way better than the Mirror Force, in my opinion. Sometimes I do wish I had Mirror Force, but most of the time, these are good. I was thinking about maining a 3rd or siding a 3rd. Still depending. But, whatever. I can't run hand traps really. So I'm running these. I was gonna run a Chalice, but in a test run I was doing, I don't want to give the opponent more attacks so they can run over my like Allius and stuff, so these are good for now. I like them. Double Torrential. Just get rid of stuff. Wind up 4 monsters, boom. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. You know, you try to, even if you have your shiny, you'll get your monsters back. So, and then you need to play Storm Trap Negation. So I play not 2 but 3 Dark Bribes. Sometimes I feel like you need as much Spell and Trap Negation as possible, so that you can make your play successful. They go heavy, you have an answer. They go torrential, you have an answer. Don't worry too much about giving them a free draw unless it's Dark Worlds. Then I would be scared. So against Dark Worlds, I take 1 out because I don't want to negate. Yes, I can negate Drag Down and then let them draw card destruction. Like, it's not worth it in Dark Worlds. But it's everything else. I could care less. Agents, you want to draw? All right, you want to draw Shine Ball? Here you go. Like, I really don't care. And then 1 huge revolution over Starlight Road. 2 reasons. Need room in my extra deck. No, a couple reasons. Need room in my extra decks. It could get Warning. And 3rd was 4 reasons actually. 3rd was because this you don't have to control the 2 cards. It can be heavy, this and something else. It could be your 1 monster, their 1 monster going with Dark Hole. You can still flip this. And this puts the spell speed up to 3, which is really good. For example, let's say you were going to go Starlight Road. They go Roll Decree. You're screwed. Now they go Dark Hole Heavy, whatever. You flip this, they can't Roll Decree. Just a basic example. So I like this in general a lot. I'm kind of running out of time here, so I'll just go really quick. Double Heroic Champ, really good this format, just really good. I took out a 2nd Blade Armor to put a second one of them in. Super amazing. You go Stratos Bubble, boom. Ditch this, ditch the 2, now you can go Miracle. You don't have to go Blade Armor and then be like, can't go Miracle yet. Do more damage in 1 turn. It's just so much better. Here's the other reason. Let's say this was Blade Armor. You go Stratos Bubble, Blade Armor, Blade Armor. Warning, no shining targets. No shining targets. This is light. This is now your shining target. So if this dies while you were attempting to make it, now you have a Miracle for shining. It's so great. So, 2 of them. 1 Gem Knight Pearl because it can get over Xian. It's brought it out a lot of times. It just, some people have difficulty getting over this. Don't know why. Also, can't get Fiendish Chain if people are still running that. So, I like it. 1 Utopia. I guess you have to stall sometimes. I rarely ever make him though, but he's just there. That 1 Blade Armor Ninja, because sometimes they'll have a face down or a face up, whatever, and Heroic Champ will do damage. But this can attack, and let's say it's defense. If it was Heroic Champ, you'd be wasting because you would be doing no damage. But this can attack and attack again. And this sometimes if you need extra damage, because this will do 44 direct instead of the 4,000 from Heroic. So you always have to have options. That's 1. This guy, because you need to get over Stall Monsters, Reaper, Marshmallow, John Duo, or Kana, whatever. Or if you think they have a monster face down, okay, you have Sangay. Sure, I'll make this flip, and I'll do a lot of damage, and then you can get your search. Then I'll be happy you getting your search, or at least I'll be comfortable. So, Photon Papill too. Maestroke debating whether to keep it in here or not. I only need to stall. There was this one time that I should have made this, and I wouldn't have lost, but whatever. Like I said, you need options for things. Chimeratech is the 2 Cyber Dragons. Basically the rainbow. I'll get to these in a sec. So, Escuridao, Nova, Gaia, Tornado. Like I said, the rainbow for the Super Poly. And here's the other thing. 2 Shinings. I really haven't played a single match where I needed to go Miracle 3 times for this guy. Because I never draw my Miracles like that. One time I did. And I still didn't even use all 3 of them. I get it. 3 Miracles, 1 Super Poly. You should be making 3 of these, guaranteed. Okay, but your Super Poly, you don't have anything banished. Doesn't do anything. I decided to take out the 3rd one to put in that Chimeratech. And so far, it's been working good. Like I said, I haven't needed a reason to make 3. I mean, I went Super Poly, Miracle. Now, I could see why if I draw another Miracle, I'd be screwed. But in that case, what I'll do is, if I go Super Poly, this dies, Miracle, banish this dies, return this back to the extra. I've done that before to go between the fact that I don't have 3 of these. So, you just have to know how to play around using 2. But like I said, my reason why is because of Chimeratech. Here's my side deck. Another one for the hero matchup. 2 Thunder Kings. I'm siding them. I don't know against what yet. Maybe like Spellbooks if they finally get a really great build and they can, like, they start showing up more at locals or whatever, then I'll have a need to put these in. Like I said, I haven't really found a real deck that I want to put those in yet. Soul Drain, Dark Worlds. I forgot what else. There's another deck that I was thinking of. But whatever, Soul Drain, really good. World Decree, Chamber. Basically it. Because if I do it against anything else, I'll kill myself. Too many traps. 2 Prohibitions. Reason why. This format's too big. Anything can pretty much win. Anything with like a good side deck running surprises can win. I don't have a side deck for every deck. Meaning I don't have an out for every deck. So these have to be my answers. Every deck will run a card at 3 that you can in turn hit. For example, I sided this against Geargamos. Geargias. I'm sorry. So Geargias. I drew it. I had no clue what to call yet. I was thinking about it, playing it in my head. And then I was like, game 1, he played so much off of Geargia armor. So many plays off of Geargia armor. It's like his main priority was Geargia armor. If it is, then great. I called it. He Solemn Judgment it. He went down to 1350 life points. I Miracle Fuse and attacked your game. So these are really good. Agents, Hyperion, Dark Worlds, Grapho. Like, so many reasons why you should be playing this. Because you don't have a side deck for every deck. So these should be in your side deck, guaranteed. Then 2 Skill Drains. Just because I can make big power beaters. I can make a Shining at 26. Or Gemini Pro at 26. And if you don't have an effect with like a Hyperion, I guess Hyperion can still get over it. I'll probably have backward, whatever. But this kills most decks. So, I like it. Like I said, the 2 Cyber Dragons, especially if they're in the hero matchup that runs Thunder King, I'll side these in. I didn't side them in, and I should have, because then I wouldn't have lost, but whatever. It wasn't because of Thunder King, because he sided in Cyber Dragon too. And hero matchup, I don't know what else to side this in. Maybe Windups, I'll set it. I don't know, but definitely heroes. And yeah, guys, that's my whole deck. Anything that you think I should change, any new ideas, I'm always open to suggestions. So yeah, guys, so just, comment, rate, subscribe.